try something. I think I'm just not destined to Oh, wait. Oh, I got sound now. Oh, don't tell me my microphone doesn't work. Hang on, let's... Oh, don't tell me my microphone... Oh, I think I had it muted. Damn it, I did. I'm an idiot. Okay, so sound check, sound check. Okay, so sound check, sound check. All right, that sounds good. I'm gonna turn the volume off on my thing, and then I will rejigger my thing. There we go. I'm just gonna pop out the chat. That way, if anybody comes in and checks out things, I can see. Man, it has been a struggle tonight. I am not gonna lie. I mean, you know what? You don't really need to see me anyways. Like, that's okay. Seeing me is not the important part. What you need to see are the Legos. I don't know what the hell I did here, but that's fine. Okay, so tonight, in honor of spooky season, we're going to do some Harry Potter Legos because I like doing Harry Potter Legos. And I was at the dollar store. So I was like, all right, I can do this. And then I have 2 lives this week. So I'm doing this. And then tomorrow night, I'm going to do another live where we open up a Jada spooky season action figure. I'm kind of excited. I can't wait. Yeah. So I'm pretty stoked for that. I haven't fully decided which one I'm going to open tomorrow. So it's a surprise to both of us, me and you. But tonight we're going to build this and we're going to chat and blather on. and, and to anybody who actually makes it here from the Toy Network, hey, thanks for stopping by. I only did like 4 lives set up just trying to get here. This was complicated. This is why, see, Dad, this is why I need new computer equipment. But yeah, we're gonna bust this open and build Hedwig at Privet Drive. Yes. Okay, so we got bag 1 right here. Right there's bag 1, and we need this here instruction booklet. Oh, it's lovely. And then what else do we need? We got stickers. Stickers. What else do we got? We got a bunch of other bags. All right. So when we're done, it's gonna look like this, and then I think we'll have some extra stuff afterwards, like a chest and things and place to stick your wand. Whoa! Hey-o. I'm an idiot. But yeah, okay. So this will work. This is fun. I haven't been off screen in a while, so and alive. So this is good. And you know what? It's spooky season, so we'll throw some spookier figures up here. Bummer. I just got them hanging out. There you go. Couple spookies. Who I got Catcha, and I got the chicken jockey. He's doing a headstand. So we're gonna move all of these other bags over here. We're gonna get them out of the way, and we're gonna open the instructions. So first things first, tells you to dump parts out. So we're gonna do that. I'm going to put the instructions down here out of your view so that it doesn't take up what you get to see. That way you just get to see my hands. Have you noticed my rings? I love this. I love this Skeletor ring. This ring, it looks crazy because it's so big, but it's chunky, but it's fantastic. All right, so the first thing it looks like we're building is the chest. So what do I need? I need one of these pieces. So we're gonna put that piece right there, and then we need two of, it looks like these. I think yes, it is. All right, so we'll do that. So yeah, so I'm chilling. My wife and I we picked my little one up from theater. She's doing Schoolhouse Rocks, and I'm really excited. Like she's got a couple of parts this year, and like she's been like doing this stuff uh, for since she was, God, I think in kindergarten. And it's funny because there's a lot of her friends that she's all they're all her friends from like theater and stuff like that. So they they're still all friends and whatnot. And so everybody. We've gotten to the point where we're all picking up and dropping off each other's kids. So we've become a support group. So that's always nice. I love the heck out of my kids. My older daughter, we used to do everything. But like with my older daughter, we made her like sign up for something because she was doing this thing where she was like, I'm not gonna do nothing. And I know I know it's not like great to force your kids to do stuff. We didn't like make her pick anything specifically. We let her have her choice, but we were like, look, you've got to do a few extracurriculars. You can't just, not do anything all the time. Like this is how my wife and I, we understood that like this is how you expand your horizons. This is how you grow as a person, right? So like that's what we always instilled in my older daughter. And my older daughter, she's pretty out there. I love the hell out of my older daughter. She gets into a lot of crazy things, and I like that about her. Like I don't mean that in a bad way. My older daughter is very cool. I like her. I think she's got some tattoos that I would never have done. But hey, I mean, it's her body. I don't have to live with whatever she does to her body. You know, that's her body. And I don't even care. Like, if I was out in public and she had like tattoos on her face or something, I wouldn't care. Like, that's it's still my kid. But I'd be like, oh my God, you know, can you sit over there? My poor daughter. What do I gotta do over here? Okay, so those went down like that, and then over here, there. Okay, I hate that when like sometimes when you're doing Legos and like some things just don't feel like they're right. It's like, huh? I think I missed. I think I was supposed to like. It would appear as though I missed something. I think this is. It would appear as though I did not do this and then this because they got to be on the same level. I'm a dang fool. All right, let's see. Let's get it all taken apart. Yeah, today was an okay day. I didn't get much sleep last night. I got like 4 hours of sleep. Woke up, my face was on fire because of allergies. Like I was just like, oh, I was a disgusting wreck most of the day. but but oddly enough, the day was still all right. Like I uh I picked my little one up from school. She was super cute. You know, we had to run to a Walgreens. I had to get my fat shot today. and and yeah, so and I let her I let her grab some candy and something to drink. I think she grabbed something to drink. I don't even know. I'm over here just rambling on and on. But isn't that like that's what we do on live streams? Isn't that like you just kind of talk about whatever the hell happened during the day in some of these live streams. And I mean that's fine. Like that's what we do. Bro. Bro. I'm an idiot. Uh, yeah. Yeah. So like one of our like the job that I do, it's being dissolved, right? And some of us are staying on, and some of us are not staying on. I am not staying on as quality, and and like there's a lot of folks that are really upset about the situation. Like I mean, I'm gonna say this much: our company could have handled it a little bit better. Um, and I mean, but it is what it is, and like you know I'm not bitter or anything like that. I took this as an opportunity to find something that I wanted to do for a while. So hopefully I get this new job that I applied for. It's at the same company, different hours, so I will have more time to do live streaming and stuff like that. Uh, so I mean, like I was talking to a group of my online friends, and I don't know, if anybody knows Manic Mike's Plastics or what is he? I can't remember what he does. I think it's like Manic Mike's or Manic Plastics. Manic Plastic, I think, is what he goes by. Uh, his name's Mike, but yeah, he started a chat group a while back, and we've all been conversing on there. I've been crazy busy lately, but it's funny because I watch everybody's like posts. So anybody who's watching from the group, like, hey, I do. I try to read what's been going on. So like it's funny like I know what's going on. It's just I've been like a wallflower. So, yeah. All right. So these two go here. Boom. Da, da, da. Let's see what we got next. We got to do something like this. I'm assuming we got to do this on both sides. So I'm just going to do it like this. Dun, 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 dun. All right. So if anybody comes in, I would love to hear about your day. You tell me about what's going on with your lives. Um, Old Hyperdelic likes to not just make everything about me, right? I I like hearing about like the folks on the internet, my friends, you guys, viewers and friends and so forth. I like hearing about what's going on with everybody's life. Uh, you know, don't uh, don't force me to participate. I'm a bit of an introvert, but I like hearing about what's going on. I appreciate being kept in the loop. Makes me feel special. Huh. Oh, I see. Oh, I did that wrong. Dun, 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 dun. All right. Then I got to assume it's the same on the other side. So that makes much more sense as to why there wasn't enough to go all the way through. All right. So we are making the chest from the Harry Potter Hedwig Privet Drive Lego set. Because it's spooky season. Because we love spooky season. And like I said, I want to hear what you guys are going through. So you talk to me. Tell me what's going on. I got a nice big chat display up in front of me, so I'll be able to check what you guys are saying as I go backwards. You know, if I won't miss anybody. Tell me what's going on in your life. How are things for you? How was your day? Mine was okay. It was chill. I was tired for the whole entire day, but I mean, it's fine. Everything worked out in the long run. I'm digging this. This looks kind of cool so far. So far. Yeah. You're going to get a little singing, huh? No, don't worry. I'm not going to do that to you guys. So, yeah. I there's this thing I like to do every now and again when I'm just like, ah, need to get out of here. What I do is I go on Google Earth and I go someplace that like I've always wanted to take a trip to or whatever. It's mostly all islands. I don't know why, but I have this thing about islands. I really want to go to Galapagos. It looks really interesting out there. It doesn't look like it's a super expensive holiday, and also it's like it's questionable as far as what's there for the kid. Uh, it doesn't seem like there's a lot to do in the Galapagos for the kiddo. Um, but I mean that shouldn't matter because we go camping all the time, and I mean what's there in the woods for a kid to do? They just get dirty, you know. There's nothing for them to do. Oh, why does that not want to go in? Man, Lego pieces was being stubborn. All right, there we go. Okay, so we did that. Now we're gonna put these pieces in because this is part of the hinge, right? I mean, obviously. Obviously. Yes. Okay, so we gotta do this twice. I gotta put this piece on there, like that. And then, where's the other one? I gotta put this a piece on that one, like that. Like that. All right. And then, how's that supposed to go? They pop on like this. Boop. And boop. We'll boop it on this side. Okay. And now. Chunk. That's a pretty tight. That's a pretty tight box. Okay, okay, okay. All right, so now we got this right here. If you grew up in the '90s, you got that joke. That there, and then we gotta put this here. But that gets a sticker. It's a Hogwarts sticker. Gets a sticker. Eh? Let's see if I can. Okay. All right. That's lovely. Maybe it should be like that. Yeah. I like it. I like it. Certainly. Do I have to do anything else? No, it wants me to do some things. Okay, so first we do. Wait a minute, it looks like a. It kind of looks like I'm making a couch. I don't know what this is. But bink, 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 bink. So I hear tell story that Mel Brooks, uh, with I want to say it's Josh Gad, is um, hmm, mm, is making a sequel to Spaceballs. I mean, I heard this. I don't know if it's true or not. I'm a little concerned if it is true, just because like I saw some of the cartoon when they made like the wait, what? There's something else that needs to be made. Oh, oh, I see. I skipped a whole page. There's a couple of things. Okay, so we'll do that. Aha, it's a book. I gotcha. I gotcha. Okay, so history of magic. Let's see, where do we want it? Yeah, that looks pretty decent. Ta-da! And if I haven't shown this up close enough yet, ta-da! I'll throw this in here. Right, if it's, does it fit? Is it gonna fit? It looked like it fit. What the heck? Okay. Okay, so we do that. And we got that. And then what else am I supposed to make? Looks like there's a picture frame. Yep. Okay. All right. No, let's go this way. That way we're at least getting it centered. I like it better when the Lego pieces are printed on, not made with stickers. I don't like it when it's a sticker. Because then it can come off. When they print it on, it's a lot better. There, we'll put these pieces in there too. It's just some extra junk. And then plop that bad boy in there too. Bloop. All right. Now we move on. Okay, so we did all of that part. Now we have to open up bag 3. Oh wait, let's put the spare lock in here. There we go. Okay, so now we're gonna open up bag number 3. Hello, welcome to the chat. Hello, chat. And how are you today? Ain't nobody speaking. Ain't nobody saying nothing. That's making me sad. There you go. What's up? How's it going, Nicholas? How are you? I'm building this here Harry Potter Lego set. Yeah. Good. I'm glad you're doing good. Excellent. All right. How's your day? You have a good day? Now we're gonna make the sign. This sign, and then I'm assuming Hedwig is last. So you got to stick around until the end. No matter how bored you get with me. No, I'm not boring. I'm just old. And I crack myself up way too much. Way too much. Don't worry. I'm in on the joke. That's just me. That's who I am. I laugh a lot. If I was a knight, my name would be Sir Laugh a Lot. Yep. Or Sir Dad Joke a lot. I got a lot of them. None of them are good, but I got a lot of them. My kid does not like it when I start telling dad jokes. And I love I listen, I know it seems weird, but I love embarrassing my kids. I do. I love it because they're going to remember me and all of the stupid things I did long after I'm gone. And I I want them to remember me like that. I want them to have happy, silly, stupid, memories of old dad. You know, I don't want them to remember all those times that I was an asshole because there's plenty of those. There are plenty of those. You know, you don't, you can't get through parenting. You just don't. It doesn't happen. Like, you don't get through parenting without being an asshole at least a couple of times. And, it's just, you never intend it. You don't want to be a jerk to your kid. When your children are born, the only thing you want your child to experience in life is love. It's all you want your kids to experience. At least that's how I felt with my daughter. And I am sure that I know that that's how my wife felt about our both of our daughters. Like, because my oldest daughter, she's my stepdaughter, so I wasn't there when she was born. But um, but yeah, I just, you know, I don't understand parents that don't have overwhelming love for their kids. I just don't. And listen, kids out there, if you are a kid, which if you are, you shouldn't really be watching my stream. I'm a filthy old man. But if you are, just know this much, that your parents, if they're annoying, it means they love you. It does. It means they love you. It means they think the world of you and they want you to be happy and they love you. If they didn't, they wouldn't hover around you. They wouldn't try to make sure they know what's going on in your life. They wouldn't care. Like, they wouldn't waste their time if they didn't love you. So just remember that. It's if that's not there, that's when you got to worry. Okay. My parents were mostly, my dad was annoying. My dad and my mom, my stepmom. Not, but my biological mom was, you know, just absent most of the time. So, but what do you do? Nothing. You live, you move on, you continue to grow as a human being. You don't let any single person or any single moment of your life define you as a person. You continue, you grow, you learn, you adapt, like the good little human beings that we are. Is that a good pep talk for humanity? I hope so. Because, man, these days, I feel like we all need a pep talk. Fucking country is going to shit. It's getting crazy out there. People are getting scared and losing their minds. I hope that I hope that at the end of all this weird fighting that's going on politically right now, I hope that at the end of it, we are back to being better people again, right? I hope that we get back to being the United States that we once were. I know we've never been perfect. I ain't trying to say that. I'm not stupid. Well, I mean, I am. Don't get me wrong. I'm an idiot. But I'm a smart idiot. I'm a smidiot. That's that's gonna be one of my new slogans. I'm a smidiot. I'm a smart idiot. Yeah. I'm getting sad. All the crazy things that are happening. Like I live not too far away from Chicago, and Chicago is about to get blasted by our freaking National Guard. And before anybody says anything, I know that some folks are like, "Oh, National Guard." Like this is an argument that I've heard. National Guard ain't shit. Listen, it doesn't matter. You know what they are? Armed. you know, they are armed, and they're told they can use deadly force. And think about if you anybody ever had a buddy in National Guard, uh, they will tell you if they aren't the one, there's at least a few that are the overly gung ho, but not really, not really good at being gung ho uh, types that pop up in the National Guard a lot of times. It's sometimes it's the folks that just can't do all of the stuff that infantry and the other folks can, and that's okay. Sound like I'm doing a PSA for folks in the military. I'm not. I I'm just saying, like, guardsmen. There's a lot of different situations with guardsmen, but there's supposedly always that one guy. Like that's what I was. That's what I've been told by friends. Like I know friends that have done the guard. I know people that are have been in the guard. Or previously. There's always that one guy. Gotta go. All right. Well, take it easy, Nicholas. Thanks for stopping in. Appreciate it. So yeah, we're gonna keep on keeping on here. Whoever that is, that's also still with me. Hey, thanks. One of the viewers currently is myself, because I log in as another account so that I can view the live stream easier. Um, I don't know if there is an like I haven't really played around with YouTube's way of like doing the live stream viewing. Um, I probably should, but I worry that it'll just screw up my connection at home. Because right now I thought I solved my streaming issue, but apparently I still have it. I need to. I do. I thought that I was going to be okay with this PC that I have right now. It's actually kind of a fell and it got dropped into my laptop type of thing. So I mean, I've gotten a lot of good use out of it. Um, you know, it's like, can't. It was free. It was literally free, so I can't complain. Yeah. Oh no. All right. So let's see what else to talk about. Got some toy stuff we could talk about. Man, I haven't. You know, Right now there's a good sale going on Hasbro's website. I just picked up a couple of action figures. It would appear. What did I grab? I got Alpine and somebody else. Oh, who was it? Ah, man, I'm gonna have to look it up again. I don't remember right off the top of my head, but yeah, a couple of good, really good deals. I was kicking myself for not grabbing Alpine a while ago, and then I saw it like he's on sale. I was like, oh, see, it was fate. Happened exactly the way it needed to happen. So yeah, good. So now we're working on Hedwig now. If it wasn't apparent, this is going to be the owl. We got to flip it around. Don't mess around. We just flip it around. Don't mess around. I don't know what's wrong with me. My poor wife. She's got to deal with me all the time. This is me all the time, really. Like, I swear. Like, this is how I am. I mean, I can be crabbier you know, or happier, funnier. But usually I'm pretty much on all the time. Oh, I drive my wife nuts. I know I do. My poor wifey. She's such a good lady. Oh, what did I do here? Oh, okay, I see. So this has to go like that. And then these go on here. Right? Yeah. And then put another one of these right here. And then this goes over it. Boop. Nice. It kind of feels solid, right? Like, I feel like I'm building a substantial chunk of something. It's kind of awesome. Do-do-do-do-do. Okay, so then we flip it back over. And what else? So now we go right there. Look at that. Yeah. Then we pop it on. I am still working on my Scooby-Doo, my Shaggy and the Mummy video. And also I'm working on my Ghostbusters Peter Venkman video as well. Both are taking me a lot longer than I expected. But yeah, I'm excited to crank them out. Those are really cool figures. I really want to get those reviews out there so that you guys can see them during spooky time. Some spooky oriented action figures. That Peter Venkman from Mondo is a phenomenal figure. I don't know if I would say I would recommend spending as much as I did for that figure, but it is a really, really cool figure. Like a really cool figure. Like not kidding around. Like that figure is dope. Like, it's gonna be tight. Like when it comes to figure of the year, that one may take figure of the year. Like seriously, unless that Scooby Doo comes out before Christmas, which I don't think it does. But I have a feeling Peter Venkman is going to be there for the win for Mondo. I didn't do a figure of the year last year. I kind of just got burnt out. Like at the end of the year, I was just like, you know, I think everybody else got this covered. I was like, I'm fine. I did the badonks of the action figure badonks of the year. I think I got that one down. This year we're gonna retitle it. It's gonna be the Guillots of 2026. We're gonna do the top Guillots, action figure Guillots. And I've already got a couple of good ideas for this year's video. So it's like I love these ones that are gonna take me a while, or that come around at the end of the year. Like I love those retrospective videos because they're fun to make. They are, and I swear this year's is gonna be freaking silly. I'm looking forward to it. Nope, wrong way. It's like this. Like this. It's my shit. It's my shit. All right. Okay. It's looks like an awesome vehicle. All right, we're moving on to bag number 5. 5. Should we get? Emma says 5. Yes, I have Sesame Street action figures. Yes, I do. Because I grew up with Sesame Street. I'm kind of sad that they're not really on PBS anymore. I'm really sad about the whole PBS situation altogether. But man, that is a rough one to take. PBS was part of my childhood. Like I was just it's an institution that I don't know. It's going to be weird to be without it if they can't find a way to make it viable. I'm trying to have faith in them. They've always done like lots of fundraisers and stuff like that. So I have a feeling they will find some benefactors that are willing to make sure that PBS, stays alive for the next couple of generations. Um, you gotta. It's crazy. It's just crazy. Like I don't and I mean I'm not gonna try and get like super political here today, but I do want to say this much, that like there are some folks in Washington that say that like that like the like Sesame Street and stuff is all kinds of it's got like woke propaganda. And I just I have to say this much about stuff like that. Like I don't understand why it's woke propaganda to teach children to be kind to one another and to everybody that they meet, no matter what is going on, right? Like be kind. That's not that shouldn't be only like liberal only message. Like it should not be only a liberal message. I feel like it's not, right? Like I feel like that's not like I know that there are a lot of conservatives out there that preach kindness and being good to everyone. Like, I know there are. I grew up with people like that. So it's like, no, I fail to believe that like everybody on the right is just trying to, kill all the kill all the liberals. Like, I don't consider myself a liberal. I think of myself more of as just a common average person. Um, I don't think of myself as liberal or conservative. I see myself as somebody kind of in between, right? Like some views either way. Um, I just, I don't get why it's getting crazy out there. you know, and it's getting crazy out there. Like there's some crazy stuff that's happening in the world. And people that are like, "Oh man, I hope that there's a civil war." Man, come on, no you don't. Nobody wants a civil war. That shit's bad for everybody. Say no to civil war. Say no to civil war. I don't I don't want to be fighting my friends that are, more conservative than me cuz I would probably end up having to fight with the liberals. I would. I would have to. Just because, like, be kind. That's the motto. We could just do that. It would be better, you know? Uh, I don't know. And that's like I was telling a friend of mine, like, we don't have to worry about aliens. They're not going to come here. Like, we can't we can't even be nice to each other when it's like different skin colors and stuff. Like, I'm sure they see that, and any alien that's out there can probably like look down on Earth and view like what we do to one another, and I'm sure every last one of them is like, I am not going down there. We can't share our technology with those crazy motherfuckers. Like they're all insane. Like, like they would. They'd be like, no, 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 not the humans. No, God, no. Let's not. They'd be like, should we indoctrinate the humans into the Federation, the Galactic Federation? The humans? No. What are you talking about? Why the humans? No. Have you watched them at all? Right? Like they would. They would be. I mean, that's how I would be if I was if I was an alien. Oh my god, I would be like humans. Oh my god, why? Why would we do that? Right? Like, I mean, seriously. Look at that. That's 2/3 of Hedwig. Maybe oh, one and a half a third. That's the thing. Is that a thing? One and a half a third? Half a third? Oh boy. So anybody that pops into the chat, please feel free to spew out whatever you wish to spew out and talk about tonight. Anything you want to talk about, I am all up for the conversation. Uh, I think. See, I say that, and then I'm like, oh man, there are some people out there though. Like, I say I'm up for this conversation, but am I? Like, I don't know. I might want to rethink this. Oh my. I freaking love Legos. I do. Legos just always recenter me. I think it's one of my favorite like pastimes is putting together a new Lego set. I don't even mind if it's like putting together a Lego set for the second time, right? Like, but it's like I love the freedom of letting go and like following the directions when it comes to Lego, as opposed to like creating my own Lego creations. I enjoy doing that often too, but uh, I love the the fact that I can just trust the directions and also trust that all the pieces are going to be there. Like that one's always kind of great as far as Lego goes. Like I don't think I've ever, and I know that some people have, but I don't think I have ever had a Lego set that was missing a piece. I mean, every Lego set that I've had has had extra pieces, pretty much, like every single set. So, I mean, I don't know. Oh, nice. I'm digging this. It looks pretty cool. I love the Harry Potter stuff. That kind of macabre sort of feel, the magic and old timey London, stuff. That whole feel. I love that. Harry Potter was just kind of a natural thing that I gravitated towards. I do remember like I didn't read any of the books before I saw the first movie. I uh I had gone to the movie with an ex-girlfriend. She wasn't an ex-girlfriend at the time. We were together at the time. But she is now an ex, obviously, because I'm married. And yeah, you don't do that when you're married because that's gross. Um, Remember, kids, swapping fluids with people that you don't know or trust is gross. Ew. you know, that's how freaking AIDS, happened, man. I mean, it didn't like happen amorphously, but it 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 occurred because people were having sex freely, which I mean, I'm not against, but be wise, right? We have condoms. We have all sorts of things out there that you can utilize in order to a not create unwanted babies. Uh, I am wholly supportive of contraceptives, and then B, you're not passing diseases. And I think B is probably the most important one because passing those diseases is some of them you can't come back from, right? You can't get a shot for AIDS and have it all clear up. Granted, the drugs that are around these days are very effective and affordable and makes HIV and AIDS a lot more manageable than it was in the 80s. But I'm pretty sure you still don't want it, right? like, I'm pretty sure you still are better off not having HIV. And until they come up with a cure, just remember there's other things that are, it's not just HIV, like herpes. You don't want herpes. Can't get rid of herpes. Granted, you can only get it once, but once you have it, man, you ain't getting rid of that ever. There is no cure for herpes. None. That just becomes a hitchhiker in your system from now until the end of your days. You remember that, kids. Herpes. You don't want it. I don't listen. I'm not. Before anybody asks, old Hyperdelic is herp free. Okay, I am herp free. As far as I know, I do not have any STDs. I have been checked. I have been tested. I am good. If I do have any STDs, they are ones that I am unaware of. So, and I'm guessing modern science as well is unaware of whatever the STD I may or may not have. I'm not saying I do have one. I'm just saying if I do, that is the situation. Oh my God. This is this is why I didn't make it into TV. this is this is why I have to do this on YouTube. Damn it. I just figured it out. Oh my God. I am an idiot. Okay. So we're making our way through this. Actually pretty quickly. Hedwig is not terribly difficult. He is not a he is not a or is Hedwig a he or a she? I don't even know. I'm gonna keep calling Hedwig a he because I believe Hedwig was a he. But if you guys know for sure, you are more than welcome to correct me. I will stand corrected and appreciate that you corrected me because I want the right knowledge. I don't want to just like be like, oh, this guy, you don't know what the hell he's talking about. No, 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 no. School me. I don't see becoming privy to new knowledge as a bad thing. Uh, never have, never will. Uh, be nice about it. Don't be a jerk. People don't have to be jerks. Just remember, we all have choices, and you can choose. In fact, we do choose how we act. Okay, so remember that. You choose how you act. You can't ever say, oh, it's not my fault. No, no, it's totally your fault. You chose how to act. I am assuming I gotta do the same thing on the other side. It doesn't say to, which is weird. Oh, because I'm missing a page. There we go. Okay, so yeah, and then it tells me to do the same thing on the other side. But yeah, yeah, it's like I tell my kids all the time. You can choose how you act. You can choose to not say something mean. You can. And, oftentimes you kind of have to. You have to choose that. Because sometimes you get upset and you say some shiz that you don't necessarily mean. And then you regret it. And then you smell like poop to everybody. Figuratively, not literally. Not unless you shit yourself. And then, in which case, you do smell like poop to everybody, figuratively and literally. This is what a conversation with Hyperdelic is like. You go down the rabbit hole. A lot of them, weird ones. Oh my. Dun, 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 ba-da-ba-da-da-da. Do-do-do. Okay. Oh, we're getting close. We are getting close. Oh. Oh, Hedwig almost has a face. I'm so excited. Oh no. Okay. That was a struggle. Big bear. Big bear. Big bear, chase me. So I think about anytime I'm ever out of breath, I think about that scene in The Great Outdoors. If you have never seen The Great Outdoors, well, you have never seen probably one of the funniest movies ever. I don't know about funniest movie ever, but it is a great movie. It's John Candy. It's like one of John Candy's last movies too. I think it might actually be his last movie. Uh, and it's so good. It is. It's such a good movie. He goes on vacation with his family, and then his brother-in-law shows up, who is Dan Aykroyd. Dan Aykroyd is a like a businessman or a day trader or something along those lines. I don't know. I don't know exactly what his job was. But I know he winds up. Well, you can't give away the story. That's the thing. I can't give away the story for you. But it's a fantastic movie. There's some there's some great scenes in that movie. Okay, that is that was not simple to build, and I feel like I'm missing a part. I am missing a part. I'm missing that part. Okay, we got that part on. Okay. Oh, 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 oh! Look at that! It's almost up! It's almost up! It's almost up! Oh! And now I gotta put these on, and then it'll be him. It's Hedwig. I love it. What's that? And then bling! Ta-da! Cha-cha! Ta-da! Cha-cha! Cha-cha-cha-cha! Okay, so now, what the hell do we do here? Oh, he just kind of clips on. Uh-huh. See? Look at that. Okay, it clips right on. That's right. I'm showing you his butt. I mean, he's showing you his butt right now. Okay, so we can put that down. Yep. The directions even say to put that down a little. You want to put that dog? I love it. No, he's so cute. That's a good little build. That's not terrible. He's gonna look good with the rest of our Halloween and Harry Potter Lego display. So all in all, in the end, you got a bunch of extra pieces. There are a bunch of extra pieces. That's all that. And then we got some extra pieces in here too. But you know what? That's okay. Because we're gonna put all of these on in here in the bottom so that it gives the inside a little bit of a texture. All right. It's a texture. That's right. Giving it texture. Texture.com. Okay, so we plop that in there, and then we can plop this in here. Yep, just like that. And we plop this in here, like this, somehow, and ka-chunk. Well, apparently now it doesn't want to close because it's got too much texture in it. Well, damn it. Let's see if I can make it closable. See, you go screwing around, then you find out. Screwing around is stupid. Okay, so let's try this a different way. All right, let's put all of this shiz in there. We're gonna pop the plug in like this. Right? I'm gonna put that on top of that. And then this, I'm gonna slide in. All nice and easy, just like that. Right? Right. There we go. Hooray! We got all the parts in there. Hooray! You know what? I kind of don't mind this setup, actually. This is not a terrible setup. I may actually utilize this a lot more. I might actually use this same setup for my next live unboxing because this worked out okay. I think I like this, and I don't mind it at all. It's funny. Oh boy! All right, so this has been Hyperdellic. Finally getting this stupid live. Every time I like shoot from the hip, I have a live, and it doesn't go very well because of one technical issue or another. But you know what? I think shooting with my phone is actually pretty good, honestly. I don't know why I haven't been utilizing this more. Just because I have an iPhone 6 or iPhone 16 right now, and it's a 16 Pro as well. So like it has that really good, really awesome camera in it. I don't know why the heck I wasn't utilizing this. Actually, I'm watching it and the video looks really smooth. Uh, yeah, I'm an idiot. I like this. Woo! And this wasn't difficult to set up either. I'm just using my original stuff. So, yeah, that's kind of cool. Well, all right. All right, kids. Well, this has been Hyperdellic putting together Hedwig at number 4, Privet Drive. And then, with this Harry Potter, suitcase luggage thing. Did I put that on there upside down? I think I put it on there upside down. No, it's good. It's good. It's right. And then there's stuff in there. Oh, look at that. Memories for Harry. All right, kids. I love you all. See you guys later. Thanks for watching on the replay. Stand up, you schmuck. What are you doing? I'm still alive. God, he's got a drinking problem. I don't know what his problem is. All right. I'll see you guys later. Bye.